Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I was going to come on here and do another video, a new to me author, Penelope Douglas. I've read 3 books of hers and I'm about halfway through a 4th one. So yeah, let's just get started. First I read Punk 57. It was about a girl and a guy that were pen pals in middle school. They had been writing each other for several years and now they're in high school. They haven't met ever. They haven't looked each other up on social media or anything like that. It's about them finally meeting, and it's kind of a hate to love romance. I liked it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. The next one I read is part of the Devil's Night series, and it was Corrupt. I like this better than Punk 57. I don't know, I just liked the way everything played out in this series so far. So I'm on book 3 of that series right now, and this first one was about Michael and Rika, and it was Michael's story. So Michael and his 4 friends always do pranks on Devil's Night, and Devil's Night is the night before Halloween. So they all wear masks and they all do crazy stuff on this night. Well, this one Devil's Night, some videos from that night were leaked and it sent 3 out of the 4 to prison. The book has timelines for before they went to prison and then now after they've gotten out of prison. So it's, you know, before and after timelines. And once they get out of prison, they think the reason that they went to prison is because of Rika, so they're set on getting revenge on her. And then it just goes from there. Rika's in college and moves to a new city where she has no friends, and it just so happens that Michael and his family own the building that she's living in, and stuff ensues from there, and it's a crazy ride. And they're really trying to mess her up mentally while she's there. But yeah, so that one is Michael and Rika's story. I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars. The next one I read was the 2nd book in this series. It's called Hideaway, and this story is Kai and Banks' story. And Kai is one of the guys that went to prison. I don't really want to go into too much backstory, but it's also because of a Devil's Night they met a long time ago, so that you get the before and after of this story as well, you know, current timeline and previous timeline. And I also gave this one 5 out of 5 stars. Kai seems like the nice guy of the 4, but you get more of his story in this one, and you kind of learn that's not always the case with him. So I love this story as well. I'm almost done with Kill Switch. I got about 3 hours left in the audiobook. So it's the 3rd book in the Devil's Night series, and this is Damon's story. And all these stories have the before and after timelines of when they went to prison and when they got out. You don't really like Damon too much in the first couple of books, but this really gets your attention and you're like, oh, okay, maybe I do like Damon, and it kind of turns it around for him. At least that did for me. And like I said, I haven't finished this one yet, but it's probably going to be a 5 out of 5 stars as well. All these books I've talked about are all dark romance. There's like terrorizing women and people, and so trigger warnings for that, and they just like to scare people. So it's kind of a little bit of an iffy consent in some of it, but they're all good. The romances are really good. The adult times are really good. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Penelope Douglas. I will probably read some of her other stuff after I finish with the Devil's Night series. And yeah, so that's it for today. I'll see you guys later. Bye.